Hello, Pisces. This is Fun's Book of Funs, and welcome to your monthly reading for July. Sun, Moon, Rising. Any other planets are welcome, and even cross watchers with my Sun, Moon, Rising might feel it more so than others because of the planets, the aspects. You get it. We have the good, we have the challenging, we have what to watch out for. In just a brief overview of your love life, I am not going to be doing a reading for the collective's love life. If you want one, come book me. If not, that is perfectly okay, because either way I still have a little something for you. So stick with me here, allow me to read your cards, and let's get it. Oh, also before we start, I'm going to tell you, for some of you who are pretending that you're happy, you might want to stop that, and let people know that you're actually not doing that well. For some of you who this makes sense. Moving on from that. Reading your cards. The good, 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Wands. The challenging, the Hierophant, 2 of Cups, 10 of Wands. What to watch out for, Queen of Swords. And for my singles, we have the Hammer. And for those in relationships, I like you. So for the good, for those of you, it seems like, for those of you who are actually happy, are doing pretty decent, feel like you're doing pretty okay at work, you're doing pretty okay in life, you feel like you're winning. Things probably feel, maybe for some of you, just as they are normally. But this 9 of Wands is telling me that even though everything else feels fine, you might be feeling like something's missing or something ain't right, and you have been lamenting over it. So I guess that kind of pushes me already over pretty quickly to your challenge. It seems like for some of you, if you're missing an ex or a past person, you might be having that energy going on right now, that you're finding yourself having a lot of nostalgia for a person, places, things of the past, etc. And like I said, especially for some of you that have had a past relationship that maybe you fumbled, they dumped you or you dumped them, whatever, you might be finding yourself thinking about that right now and recently. Even those in relationships could be thinking about past situations. That doesn't mean that you want to go back, but it's just something that's kind of been coming around on your mind at this period of time. And of course, for others of you, you've been finding yourself trying to maybe look for guidance to understand what's going on. This could also just mean that you've been interacting with a Taurus, or maybe you have Taurus placements that relate to this. But it seems like you've been trying to find advice to figure out how maybe to take the strain off, to change up your mundane, the way your life is going, etc. There is something about it that maybe doesn't feel right, seem right, it's not acting right, or you're wondering, wow, okay, I have all of these things, but why hasn't the way I felt changed? And you're trying to figure out the answers to that. So anyways, what to watch out for, Queen of Swords. This could be an Aquarius, feminine in energy, or just an Aquarius person. Aquarius placement, maybe this is you. I would say just watch out for having some sharp judgment. Queen of Swords gives me that she moves quick. She moves methodically. She moves swiftly. She's going to get it done. Sometimes she can be emotional, but the way she is emotional does not necessarily manifest the way with others. The type of emotional that she could be is the type that she shuts down, or she has the process internally, cycles through it, kind of like, a washing cycle and a washing machine. Then after the clothes have been washed, they need to go into the dryer. Yet again, another process. But are those processes efficient? Are they wasting energy, etc., etc.? Things to think about when it relates to that. But I would say for sure, for some of you, use your best judgment. I'm also feeling like some imagery as it relates to like stonework, stoneware, statues. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm looking at the rest of what you kind of got going on here. Yeah, it seems like you're just taking a look at your life and you're wondering why, even though it seems like you have a lot, or maybe you feel like, oh, well, I have it all. Me in the past would be so excited to know that I have all this. Why don't I feel right? You're trying to figure that out. You're trying to maybe even get your mental health right. You know what I'm saying? Even though everything else is running smoothly, you're wondering, why doesn't it feel right? But we'll come back to this. Let's jump into your brief singles in those relationships reading. So my singles, you have the Hammer, Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, keep working on it. So for some of you, the message is pretty clear. You got some work to do. That doesn't mean that you can't pursue anybody and grow through it, but maybe there's something that you might want to address before you attempt to do so. And maybe, part of that is what's making you continue to sabotage situations before they get there, whether they're objectively good or not even objectively, subjectively good, subjectively bad, etc. So, maybe you'll finally have an answer for why you're tearing these things apart, if you're tearing anything apart. And for those of you, I would say it's not that you cannot find it. It's not that you won't have any high potential to find anyone during this period of time. It just kind of seems like, you maybe have already done the fixing and you're ready to get back out there. Or, I don't know, maybe you are trying to use something that is already kaput. So that might mean maybe you need to switch the ponds that you're fishing in. So now for those in relationships, the I like you card. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. So I would say just enjoy your time during this period of time. This doesn't particularly feel like anything grandly indicative of change in your relationship. That doesn't mean that it can't happen, but in terms of just the energy as it is, as it stands, you might be pretty okay to just kind of continue to maintain your relationship this month, as opposed to taking a grand step forward, or maybe even planning to take a grand step backwards. So I would just say just enjoying yourself for those who are in relationships. Well, yeah, overall, Pisces, looking at all that you got going on, I hope that you can find the answers soon. But it's knowing also sometimes seeking outward counsel it's a good sounding board, but you might also have to sometimes take the time to sit and ask yourself what's going on inside also. And in that way, with doing some exploring, you might be able to find that. Or maybe you have to switch up who the sounding board is, and that would allow you to maybe figure out where or who or what, why, what are the thoughts and feelings going on with you right now. Either way, Taurus, I wish you the best of luck. Have a wonderful day, night, or whatever time you listen to this. Like I said, if you want a personal reading for anything, but especially for your love situation, come book me. If not, that is okay. I'm going to get out of your hair here. Have a wonderful day, night, or whatever time you listen to this. Goodbye. If you can't get down with the get down, don't get down with us. And